Hello everyone, all my friends on the tubes. This is R in Farming Simulator 2013, as usual, and today is cleanup day. The reason why is, well, we bought these things, and this one I really wish I could delete. I hate it, it doesn't work, it bugs out. If you put manure in here, it only fills up to 15% and then eats the rest of the manure you tried to put in there for no apparent reason. Also, not sure if I can harvest any of this in any real way. It does generate money, not very efficiently, partly because I have to... Well, there's a lot of work involved in it. It's not an efficient way of making money. Not everything we do here should be an efficient way of making money though, but it's nice, you know, to have to have that efficient way as well. So what I want to try today is a little bit of sheep farming, because I don't think that is the... like, let's face it, nothing is more efficient than cows. Just spamming cows and the whole business is more efficient than anything. It's just the way of it, as far as I can see. But I do want to try some sheep. Let's see. Placeable mods, yeah. I've grown because I installed or added a mod last time that for some reason, I don't know which it was, that made it so that my tractors and stuff, it doesn't refill automatically when it's sowing, which is freaking annoying. So as a backup plan, I've had to place these refilling seed container things around the place, which is actually not bad. So now, if I can remember which side of this, I think it's this side that you can refill from. So I'm going to put one here. This is a water tank. I just wanted to put that there so that I can fill water on these things without having to drive all the way down there with this crappy little water container thingy here. And actually that might be something I can use this little piece of crap tractor for. Although that would be very slow, so nope. Let's not do that. We should have plenty of other vehicles here as well. Like this guy. So actually, can I attach a hanger to or a tipper to this one? I doubt it. Yeah, probably not. But I have to test now afterwards, just in case. So I'm not going to immediately buy any more of these, but I'm planning to, because as you can see I only have 32,000 at the moment, so I'm planning to do like a little speed run there. I've already fed the cows, like, how much do they have now? 60,000 mixed ratio feed, mixed ration, and 25,000 straw blanket or whatever it's called, bedding, which means they will be fine for at least like 3 days or something of max speed. I'm not gonna do that, but I will do at least one so I can earn some money while doing other things. Before that though, I want this. Let's see. Can I not refill here? Can I not refill water? Don't tell me I just paid 5,000 for something that doesn't work. It's completely empty. The one I have on me here. You would think you could refill from this close. No, pressing R doesn't work. If I get here... Huh. Well, that failed. Just gonna try all angles. Why doesn't that work? Okay, you know what? I'm going to try... Oh my god, it's heavy, this thing. I'm going to try the other one that I placed much further away. Just in case. Is this a water thing too? No. Actually, there is a fountain somewhere. I saw. In there. I don't think I can refill from that though. Okay, I'm gonna drive further down and try to refill from there. Maybe that's... No, actually, that's not water at all. That's for, like... Ah, I know. It's not a water tank. Well, it is a water tank. But it's for fertilizer. That sucks. Okay, so we're not gonna do that then. Alright, let's do something else. That's what I need. I need a placeable one of these things. I can probably find a mod that does that. Hopefully. Anyway, so the first thing you need to do, generally speaking, is make all these guys go to work. Also, we need to make silage, so I can finally get rid of this. Let's see if I'm able to turn this thing. Ah, god. Okay. Let's select the first one. Let's see if we can get them all in here. Should be able to. Okay, like that. That's the back one. Okay, so I can't do more at the... Oh, okay. I can only do one at a time, it seems. How about now? Okay, so if... Oh, god. It would be cool if I could just empty all of them at the same time, wouldn't it? I can start immediately as it's empty. And it needs to be 10 or 11% or something in here for this to work, which is not a problem at all with our train here. And that should be enough for a while. And we'll drive this away later. Actually, let's park it over here so it's not too much in the way. Also, have to be careful so we don't place it in the way of the milk truck, which is prone to happening, which drives past here. Okay, now our favorite machine for every purpose, specifically for flattening silage. Let's see. So quick this is. I can almost really do it in one back and forth with this. This is very heavy or something, I guess. Almost 95% in a back and forth. Okay. And pop that on and we're good. So now that's fermenting. Excellent. Next stage is this train. Not sure again why I'm using this particular tractor. I want to see, because that guy over there, that potato harvester is prone to driving away when I go at it from this angle. Although it's not working at the moment, it's not hired any worker on it at the moment, so it shouldn't be a problem. This should work though. Otherwise, when you have these trains, you can just like park it in a circle in front of it to keep it in place till you're done refilling, so that's an advantage of that system. Also, I don't have to go back and empty this so many times. When I do it like this, just do this. I should be able to get most of the field into these. That's about it. We can get that one started. Hire worker. Go back to this one. And tab to next. And that didn't work so well. Okay, this one is next. We're harvesting canola on this field. We have one harvester doing that at the moment, because the other one is busy harvesting maize. Okay. This one is very practical for such things as like canola and stuff, because canola doesn't take very much space. So this big tipper here, you can have only that really. And you know, the reason I bought that really big expensive tractor was because on this tipper it says it's for tractors that has a pulling power of 250 horsepower and above or something, which none of my tractors did, so I had to get the really expensive one. But then it turns out I can drive it with this no problem at all, with the front weight and whatnot, even without. So I don't know, it's kind of, well, it's practical for me now, but you know, that big expensive tractor was really one of the worst investments I've done. So the farm is starting to be so big now that I can actually, like, once I have the operation started here, then really I can just tab between stuff constantly and make them do things. If I get like one more resource, like sugar beets for instance, then it should be pretty much like a full-time harvesting job. In the sense that I don't have to sit around and wait for things, I can just tab to the next task. And I haven't sold any maize yet, but from what I've seen, there we go. From what I've seen so far, it's really a whole lot of, it's very much yield. Harvest key, oh yeah. It's very much yield in terms of liters per square meter. So it has, I need this big train down here to collect it all. We'll have like in the full train we will have like 120,000 or so. It would appear. Is it empty? Okay. I like having these trains everywhere. Very useful. I'll park that here, and then we'll have to do that trick to harvest corn, where you hire the worker and then instantly lower the corn header again. So H, wait, X, there we go. Alright, we're in business. So now pretty much everything is running. And we should, let's see. Like by that time, this one has filled up 60%, so yeah. could start getting into place with this now. But I'll save you those details, and I'll see you when you have some more money and we can start trying out some sheep farming. So, frankly, there was one thing that I did not take into account with the potato train. Unloading. I mean, for wheat and or seeds of different kinds, it's not a problem, because you just unload, you can drive over that thing. The size doesn't matter really, because you can just do it one by one. And here we have an angle to worry about, and I am not entirely sure that this will be painless, but we're giving it our first try now, so we'll see. This is probably also not by a long shot the best tractor to do it with. Oh crap. Let's see. Come on. Come on, give me the... No. I'm not getting the thing. Oh. Okay, I'm going to have to come up with a different strategy for gathering these. For sales, the train is fine, and for most other things, but for potatoes and I guess sugar beets, problematic to unload them. Well, that one works. Let's see if we can get the angle right on the rest of the train. Oh god. I see pain in the near future. Yeah. Ugh. No. How evil. It's like this won't do anything. Will it? Nope. Okay, that's a project for a later time. I'm going to find some other solution to this. I'm probably going to download a mod with those Scania trucks or something and use those. Seems easier. For now though, I'm just going to discount. Oh no, not that, but there. And I'll just go back and pick up the rest of the potatoes with this and use those one by one with another tractor. Yeah, we need another tractor too. So this one here can hold these entire 3 fields of canola. Not with other stuff, but with canola it can. You know what, I hate to go back on my word, but there's a lot of things I want to do this episode. And I think if we do the sheep thing now, which sort of is its own episode in its own, we won't have time for that. So I hope no one gets angry now, but there's something else I want to spend the last part of this episode doing, and we'll do sheep in the next episode instead. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that. We're going to buy stuff though. Don't worry. Okay, so in the very beginning of the episode I said this is the cleanup episode, and what I meant with that is let's see, if we jump to, well, or back there actually, jump to here, I have a lot of crap I never use, and I'm not going to use ever again. Like that one, and that one, and that one. Everything in here, with really no exception, except for the plow, but I'm going to buy a bigger plow, so it's not a problem. And all the little green tractors. Like all of that stuff we don't need, and I want to get rid of it. And that one, and this one, because for some reason I have two of these because of some bug. So that's what we're going to do. We have 31,200 and something now. If you go to, I hope I can sell it from owned. I know you make more money if you sell it at the store, but I can't be asked to go down to the store and get it, or to drag everything down to the store. Let's see, is there an owned category here, or is that... there we go. So that one I can sell. How much do I get for 7,500? Sell, 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 and sell. And that one I want, that one I want, that one I want, that one I want. That one I don't want. Sell. Everything that belongs to that one. Sell. Wiederman products. These guys I need. This one I don't need. You can sell that. Just cleaning up now. Sell. And sell. Because all of these things have a maintenance cost per day, so I'm losing a lot of money on just having this stuff laying around for no reason. That one we can sell. That one I'm gonna keep. Actually no, sell that too. These guys I hate, so I'm gonna sell those. They are horrible. Sell, sell, and sell. These I want to keep. This one I'm going to sell. This one I'm going to keep. This one I'm going to sell. The plow. This sewing machine we're going to sell. These two guys I want to keep, and this one I definitely want to sell. This one I want to sell. And these we're going to keep. This. I have two of those, so I'll sell one. I don't know which one, doesn't matter. Keep this, keep not this, we can sell this. We're making money here now. This one we're gonna keep, this we're gonna keep. All of these three we're gonna keep. We're gonna buy heavyweights if we need weights. 4 heavyweights already. This one I did never figure out what to use for, so we sell that. Okay. So go back here now. Ah, we cleaned it up. So nice. Let's see, there should be no crap around here now. That one is not mine, we haven't driven in that for a while, so... I sold the one extra here, it seems. Clean and clean, and we can now teleport between stuff. And we have some extra money that we're going to use to buy a new tractor and a new plow. So which tractor do we not already have that is useful? Actually, let's buy the plow first, because we're going to plow stuff. That's what I wanted to use a bit of this episode to do. Even though we rarely do it. I'm gonna buy the biggest one, of course. 32,000. We had this small one from before and it annoyed me. Only the biggest for us. And we're going to buy a tractor that we don't have from before. Let's see. These are too expensive, even though I want some of these. This is the good one that we bought. I have bought a modded something, not Lamborghini. Don't really have a red one. You can try this. It's 102 horsepower. This is also 102. 102, 74.5. More or less the same stats. This one looks cooler. Lindner. Let's get one of these. and a weight for it. Because we want weights on everything. I've fallen totally in love with weights. There, okay. Let's go down and pick it up at whatever store. After we gather this up. Well, that was bad aiming, I guess, but it worked. There we go. Well, we do have red tractors, so I mean, we have a lot of red tractors actually. But none that really looks like a typical tractor. How is this one to drive? I'm not familiar with this brand. Yeah, it's okay. I like to have them look a little bit different, not just a bunch of those green ones, because then I know what it was doing the last time I was using it. This one looks a lot like the small red one that we have. If it didn't have the... Whoa, and it has that same problem with front heavy... Whoa, sliding around like ice skating here. Oh! Can we get it right now, please? There we go. Much better. And it's quite fast. At least it seems fast. And I can't drive, as usual. That's a kind of low detail model, isn't it? Like low textures on it? I don't know. Or no texture, rather. Matches this tractor, though. And of course you might have already guessed what I want to plow. Namely those 3 fields that are joined together up here. That we use for different types of corn and wheat, and no, wheat primarily, and canola and barley. Not sure exactly where where the best is. So you need to turn on allow create fields. And yeah, I don't know if I should just join them together the easiest way, or create like even more on the side here. I really don't know what is better. I'm going to make it a little wider, just give us more field to work with. I'm going to try that out. Probably going to regret it. Most of my decisions I regret. Unfold. And really hire worker. Turn plow. How do I like lower? Okay. How wide is this? Oh. Drive at speed 1. I'm gonna mess this up so bad. In all likelihood. Come on, no, don't. Straight line, straight line. That is not a straight line. That tree there is not my friend. Okay, lift. Whoa. That doesn't seem particularly lifted to me. Oh, come on. What? Come on, you useless tractor. What angle am I supposed to do this in to make this match? Yeah, this is just not gonna work, is it? Unless I do like... This is terrible. Can't do a straight angle of anything. Okay. Let's just try to back it up a little. Maybe. No. Lift. It's not capable of lifting it. Or maybe I need to... No, that's the only thing I can do. I can't, like... Can't fold it or anything. Look at that. Silly. Okay, I guess that'll have to do. Plowing in this game. Whoa, okay, so that's what happens. Maybe I'm using the wrong tractor for this. I don't know. What? Oh, is it limited to... See, it's not supposed to do this. Okay. Well, like the most important part is the edges, which I completely failed at, as one would expect. Oh well. We'll do the other parts, then fill in the blanks. You know what, I'm going to try a different tractor. This is hopeless. Maybe we finally found a purpose for this tractor, because this should have like 6 times the horsepower of the other one, and it has the appropriate height to be able to lift this bloody thing, hopefully. You know, the problem isn't that it can't lift it, the problem is that stupid wheel there. Look at that. That's very impractical, I have to say. I wonder also, let's try to lower it at a high speed. Let's see if it, yep, it loses it as well. Because this one, like, with the added weight, like just physics, even though I'm not really very good at physics, and I'm going to try to fix this while we're at it. With the added weight of this thing, and the grip, and the horsepower, wouldn't you say it should be able to pull through this dirt without much of a problem compared to the other one? I would have like avoid that thing there. To just simply be like strong enough to just do it, at least to some degree. That last bit too, because there's something wrong with that spot. It messes up my harvesting all the time. Okay. I'll do. Now for this part over here, I wanted to do the same thing here, like make it wider. Not sure how good exactly of an idea that is, but let's give it a go. This should be fine. Allow create fields. Hire worker. Will it drive straight now? No, it will not, even though... No! Stop it! Stop it! God damn it. Doesn't matter if I allow create fields, the worker turns it off. Stupid worker. Let's get the right angle here. That is not it. Maybe this is. Nope, it's not. There we go. Come on. Do it right. I wish I could... For this particular purpose, I wish I could like angle it up there towards the end, just to make it right here. But I won't be able to do that, so it's going to be like this. Okay, so that part is done. Now here too, I should be able to do like a much wider field than what it is now. One would think. The only problem is it's probably going to mess with the AI of the workers later on. Come on. Okay, it's not gonna work. Like the width of the road here, more or less, you should be able to do without any. I really wish is there a mod where you can just, without messing with the map really, or you would mess with the map I guess, but without changing the map, just make all the trees be like transparent, or like that you could just drive through them? Oh, that would be sweet. That'd be so sweet. Hey, what? Come on, keep it together. Whoa! What happened there? You can't plow here? Oh, that messes with my whole plan. That is not good. Not good at all. And once again, we're diving into a lengthy episode here. It's a good thing we dropped the sheep plan for today, I think. We would not have had time. Yeah, you know, like the workers are going to have a field day with this. Oh, what now? I might be able to... no. I thought I could salvage it, but I couldn't. Oh, what a mess. What an incredible mess. Okay, well, I'm going to be playing around with this for a little bit. It takes too long to show it all, and we'll check back and see what I can do with it. You know, with some creative backing and stuff here, I have actually been able to fill up most of this corner, like using this technique more or less. So it's, I can live with it like this. It's okay. Yeah. Ooh. Let's hope it works. I predict one piece of huge mess when the workers are coming in over this. Okay. Well, I think we got it all framed out now, so let me just fill in the grass spots. Okay, now it's time for the dreaded AI test. Full plow. Let's just leave it here. And we can use our new tractor to go pick up the thingy, the cultivator. And let's leave the weight here because that was terrible. You know, this tractor is not really that good. It's not very good at all. But it should be able to pull the cultivator though. I'm gonna go grab it. We don't really need to use the cultivator. Because the sowing machines over there cultivates by themselves. So that's not really the reason. I just don't want to start sowing without knowing how this works. So I just want to try out the AI with this one here first. See how that reacts, if it can like make sense of the new field or not. And then we'll use a sowing machine later. So I don't know what, like, when I would sow here or harvest, where I would start really. What would be smartest? Because if I start from the ends up there, it will crash into trees, for sure. I don't know. Let's see if we can do something here. Let's turn off the lights. A little easier to see without the backlight there at least. So it gets here. Now, the interesting part really is like when it gets to the other side of this field and it has to turn around, what it does then. Let's wait and see. Yes, the right way, that's what I was hoping for. So probably I will have to be a little bit more manual when I use these fields from now on, but I will also have gained quite a bit of field from doing this. And all of that in the middle there is quite a bit. It's like one of the starting fields in itself really, and then the sides as well. So that should give some extra yield. I could make this much wider actually. I could make it actually over to the road there entirely. It's not going to make any difference really. If it's going to crash in that tree, it's going to crash in that tree no matter how I do this. Ah, those bloody trees. Because now it's going to be messed up, right? We all know it. There we go. Alright, so that's not going to work. So what do we do about this? I don't know. We'll have to make some kind of a... We'll just have to make the best of it, really. Like on this side here now, it's pretty straight the whole way, so that's pretty nice. This side shouldn't be a problem, really. You know where I should start? I should start from here. This is like the ultimate place to start. Because here is straight all the way up. This is where I should start doing everything, actually. Ceiling as well. So go all the way up here, it's the same width. And hopefully by the time it comes there, it just continues downwards there, depending on the width. It's going to be different for different tools with the combines and whatnot. Let's see actually what happens when it gets there. Well, if the combine is approximately this wide, and the problem with the combine is it doesn't use its entire width. Oh yeah, and we have that problem too. Ah. Oh well, I guess we're not really going to know. Well, I'm going to have to do some manual work here. I think, no matter how we do it. And the combine's probably going to crash into that tree. Not straight into it, but just half of its wheel cutter thing will do it on its way down there. Most likely. Oh well. Anyways, that's what we have time for in this episode, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. But come on, continue on. And I'll see you for the next one, where we'll work on some sheep and see the results of this. For now, take care. Bye bye.